Hello everyone. So interested in making mommy stress with me? Stay as we begin. So I got a black crepe fabric and I folded it into two to get, and then I drew out my shoulder line, which is a baseline, and from there I'm going to use it to get my other measurement, which is the bust point, which is 10 inches, and then went up by 2 inches to get my chest line, as you're seeing me doing on your screen. So the next thing, I'll take her shoulder measurement by 2. I'll mark it on the chest line and on the shoulder line, and then I'll come down from the shoulder line by 1 inch and then connect it to the chest line. So I'll go straight to the chest line now to get her bust. I'll divide her bust by 4 and then add my sewing allowance, and then I'll use my French cuff to connect those points as you see me doing now on your screen to get her armhole. Then the next thing I'll do is to get her half length, which is 14 inches or 15 I think, and then I drew the horizontal line, and then I'll divide her waist measurement by 4 and then add my allowance by the side. Just connect it. This is just a basic bodice pattern, very easy. And then I decided to add a little bit of a basque effect on the waist and then cut out the neckline. And for the neck, I went by the side by 3 inches and then came down the neck depth by also 3 inches. So after doing all that, I went ahead to cut out the excess pieces, as you see me doing right now on your screen. So guys, after cutting this out, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to fold the other part of the crepe fabric to get the back. So when I fold into 2, I went ahead to take out the zipper allowance. I think I took out 1 inch zipper allowance, and then I traced everything out as you're seeing me doing right now on your screen. So after doing that, I divided the zipper allowance into 2, and then I started to trace everything properly. And then for the neck, okay, I think I did a dart. Yeah, I measured her nipple to nipple measurement and then notched the edge. And then for the neckline, I came down by 2 inches and then connected it, as you're seeing me doing right now on your screen. And then for the front part, I went ahead to come down again by like 3 inches to get a different neckline. So this is the other part of the fabric I'm going to use to face out the neck. So I fold it into 2, take the front piece. Okay, I said, yeah, front piece or back piece. Yeah, back piece. So I'll place the back piece on it and then trim out the neckline and part of the shoulders, as you see me doing on your screen, and then go ahead to like get out the facing I'm going to use to like turn in the neck. Yeah, so if you don't understand what I'm saying, just watch what I'm doing. I'm sure you'll be able to get it as time goes on. So this is for the front piece as well. I arranged it, placed it on the new fabric, and then I'll trim out the neckline and some part of the shoulder line and cut it. So that's just all about the facing. So the next thing is we're gonna try to turn the neck now. So this is me placing the piece on the fabric, and I use my pin to hold it down, so when I run my stitches it's not gonna move. So this is what it looks like after running the stitch. I'm going to show you what it looks like. I did this for both the front and the back pieces. So guys, initially I made a mistake in placing the back facing on it, but you can see that I rectified my mistake, and you could see the alignment on the fabric and the facing. So guys, after running my stitches, this is what it looks like. I went ahead to notch all the curved parts so it sits properly, and guys, this is what it looks like for both the back piece and the front piece. So I'll go ahead to use my pressing iron, steam iron, to like lay all this flat, and then when I am done, I'm gonna show you how it looks like. Yep, this is how it looks like. This is how the back piece, this is the front piece, this is how it looks like. I decided to allow a little bit of line of the material to show on the neck because I know I was just having a different feeling about it. So the next thing we're gonna do now is to get our dart. So I folded the fabric to where I notched it and then came down by 6 inches and then went in by half an inch. Look at how I'm drawing my line so that I'll use it to draw and run my stitches. So guys, this is what it looks like after doing that. I did it for both the front pieces, front piece and the back pieces. So after doing that, I'll go ahead to steam press everything, and guys, this is what it looks like. So after doing this, now I'm going to go ahead to join in my shoulder. So guys, please take a look at this. I laid the front side facing each other, and then I took one side of the face and I laid it over the other side. If you don't understand this, please just watch the video properly. You'll be able to get it. It's not difficult. So I'm repeating it here for the other side, placing the right sides facing each other, and then I'll take one facing and flip it over the other side, as you're seeing me doing on your screen. So after doing this, I'll go ahead to run my stitches, and guys, this is what it looks like, and then I'm flipping it. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to get out my zipper allowance. So this is me arranging it. I'm going to use 1 inch to close my zipper allowance. So after doing that, guys, this is what it looks like. I even went ahead to use a ruler so that to get the exact measurement, 1 inch, as you're seeing me doing right now on your screen. So after doing that, I went ahead to, yes guys, this is what it looks like. I've already steam pressed it, and then next thing we're gonna do is to shape it. So I got her bust measurement, which is I think 40, no, 38, yes. So I marked in 9.5 from one side, and then came down to mark out the waist measurement by 4, and then I'll draw my line, go to my sewing machine, run this stitch. Don't forget the pins are very important. I pinned it down, and then I run a straight stitch. So the next thing I'm going to do now is from my stitch I took initially, I'm going to use to get the other part. That's, I'll divide her bust and waist circumference by 2 now, and then I get out the exact shape and then stitch it, and this is what it looks like. So after doing that, I'll go ahead to string press it, and then we're going to work on the down pieces. So guys, this is the down piece of this cloth. So what I'm going to do now is going to get her length, her full length minus the half length, and then measure around the waist circumference on the dress, and then gather this fabric to be the exact waist. So this is what it looks like after running my gathered stitch. After running, I decided to pull a little bit of the thread so it actually fits. So when I do that, I'll notch the midpoint of the gather, that's the down part of this dress, and then do the same thing for the upper part by notching both sides. As you're seeing me, I'm showing you how I notched them. So I'm gonna place the gathered on the upper part of this dress, as you're seeing me doing right now on your screen. Yes, I'll use my pins to secure this place before heading over to my sewing machine to run the stitch way round from the midpoint of the upper dress down to the back to the zipper allowance, as you see me doing right now. So guys, after doing that, this is what it looks like after running the stitches. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to close down the zipper allowance, then press it out. So after arranging it, I went ahead to drop it. Now it's time to work on the sleeve, because I was going to do a puffy sleeve for this. Now when I learned how to sew, guys, there is something about sleeves that I never really got the hang of it. I just watched how my superiors were cutting the sleeves, and boom, I just felt like, okay, this is the way it goes. So just pardon me and watch whatever I did here, but it always works for me. I think I'll give a detailed tutorial on how to trace out the sleeve so we don't have any confusion in the future. So I'm just gonna this is me just tracing it out and measuring it to be sure that it is enough. So after doing that, I went ahead to draw this line and then I traced it out, and then should I say I just traced everything out, and it just came out perfectly. sometimes I feel it's a gift, or should I say God's grace. Or maybe I've done it countless times and I was comfortable with it. Anyways, so after doing that, I went ahead to fold both the down, the end, the down of the sleeves, and this is what it looks like. So what I'm gonna do now is to attach my sleeve. Oh, I fixed my invisible zipper. There is a tutorial on how I fix invisible zipper. I'm gonna leave the link in the description box below. So now this is me measuring my armhole to be sure, and then trying to check it out on the sleeves. Now this is where sometimes my magic fails, so I have to like trim it again. Now it's having a different shape. But anyway, but I don't know how this works for me. I don't know, can you guys tell me whether it works for you in the comment section? I don't know. So this is how I'm gonna place the sleeve on the shoulder line, and then I'm gonna run a stitch down to the bust, or should I say the chest line. So I went ahead to open that part I shaped on the chest line, so that I can be able to like run the stitch way down into the allowance. Yeah, just if you don't understand what I'm saying, just watch the video. And then I'm gonna do the same for the other side. Okay, I'm checking it to be sure that they are of accurate measurements, as you see me doing right now on your screen. So that's that. After doing that, I'll show you what it looks like. So guys, this is what it looks like after fixing the sleeve. So I'll go ahead to close the inner part, as you see me doing. I flipped it inside out, and then to fix my elastic. Now this clothing so I tried to find my safety pin. I couldn't get it, so I decided to work what I had. I measured about 12 inches for the elastic band, and then I would use I think I used a bobby pin. I used a bobby pin to fix the elastic inside the casing. This is where I went to look for my so this is me fixing it now inside the casing. So if you don't understand whatever I've been saying, just watch the video. I'm sure you'll be able to get something important. So here we go. I went ahead to stitch both ends of the elastic, and then the next thing I'm going to do is to close the sleeve. So I think I measured it to be 5.5 inch, and so I'll use the remaining half inch to close up the dress. So guys, this is what it looks like when I was done. I went ahead to serge inside of the dress to make it neat, and then what I'm gonna do next is to hem the down of this dress. Guys, this is a very simple dress you can make for mom, even for yourself. Just something very casual. There's no too much thing to be done in this dress. So guys, thank you for watching, and see you guys in my next tutorial. Bye.